He had all the cats, and he loved.
He was
his
cat
cats.
queen.
Yes, and he loved his cats.
Kitty! Hey folks, welcome to our new playthrough. This is Gaming Cats and Dogs with Shantae and the Pirate's Curse.
Shantae and the Pirate's Curse.
This is a game made by Wayforward. They made the DuckTales Remastered. They also did a Adventure Time game.
Okay.
And a Sabrina the Teenage Witch game on Game Boy.
Oh, so they did like a lot of
Licensed games.
Yeah,
they did quite a few
trademark games.
Yeah. But this is their actual franchise that they made, Shantae. This is the third game in the series. All of them you can actually play on the Switch now, I do believe.
Oh, okay.
This one I'm playing on the Wii U, because I'm one of the 3 people that bought a Wii U.
I like the Wii U.
We'll get into that. So the story of this is that like the evil pirate master is summoning the dark powers of the world to be reborn.
Okay.
He shall invoke the curse.
Them teeth.
And be reborn again. And we live again.
Okay. So.
But the original Shantae was for the Game Boy Color. It is one of the rarest games on the Game Boy. Like, you are not getting a physical copy of this game unless you're shelling out well over $400.
Wow.
It is super rare and super expensive. And that's Shantae. She's got quite a fan base. People want her in Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
She is half genie, half human, as evident in the game.
She looks like Leela from Futurama.
She does look like Leela. She just has 2 eyes.
There is an episode where Leela has 2 eyes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ho ho. Alright, so Scuttletown is under attack by the wicked ammo baron. You see the town just like collapse in the distance.
The town is under attack. Town falls down.
We can do it!
We can do it. Okay.
So yeah, that's Sky. And the guy with the ball and chain, that's Bolo. And he's going to give you some weapons.
Okay.
To help out. Now,
is he like the regular weapons dealer?
No, he's just one of Shantae's friends.
Okay.
Now, notice that Shantae says she doesn't have genie magic anymore. In the earlier games, she can transform into different animals using her genie magic. But in this, at the end of the second game, Risky took her powers away.
Okay.
So Shantae is without her genie powers. So the gameplay is very similar to like Metroid and Castlevania.
I feel like she's still got to have some genie powers because
she can
that hair
use
whip,
her.
though.
Yeah, she can use her hair as a whip.
How does she not give herself a headache?
Magical neck. I don't know. She's a genie.
Ooh.
So I'm playing this on the Wii U because the Wii U has like the gamepad. The map and like all of your inventory is on the gamepad.
Okay.
So like anytime you can just look down. If you're low on health, you can select the power up you have. Because when I defeated enemies, I got a meat chunklet. I got some like pike balls, and you don't have to pause the game. You can just look down and select them.
Okay.
So it's very beneficial. I especially like having maps. Like you don't have to stop the game and pull up a map. You can just look down and be like, that's where I am. That's where I need to go. Cool. The only setback is because like the Elgato has difficulty recording the actual gamepad. Like it doesn't have that feature.
Yeah.
So you just gotta take my word for it. There's no way I can bring up the gamepad.
Yeah. No, I believe you.
On the TV for recorded footage. But when you're playing, you look
You
down
can
and you're
see
like,
it.
oh, I have all these features. Cool. So yeah.
Maybe we can take like a shaky cell phone video.
Yeah, maybe we
know.
can just like put like a little
See?
cell phone video and be like,
We're not lying.
I told ya. Didn't I tell ya? Okay, so you'll notice right off the bat that Shantae has like 2 hearts. And when you get hit, you take like a quarter heart or like a half heart worth of damage. Later on, you'll have enemies that can take a whole heart. Again, similar to Zelda.
Okay.
In this game, we're going to find some items that actually can upgrade our health. So, very similar to Metroid. Metroid is a series where you start with nothing, and you gain power-ups until you can reach the end of the game.
Yeah.
That's very similar to Shantae. Like, you're going to start with, like, no powers, a very basic hair whip, and as you go throughout the game, you're going to upgrade to get more powerful. You're going to upgrade your health. You're going to upgrade your powers.
Okay.
Like, you can buy shampoo and conditioner to upgrade the strength of your hair whip.
I guess technically you can do that in real life.
In a way, yeah. Make it silky smooth so you can whip all the enemies nearby.
By the expansive shampoo.
Alright, so you want to stay out of the crossfires. And you don't want to fall. Ah!
Like that.
Yeah. Those skull and crossbones mean don't fall here, that's death. But if there is an area that doesn't have those skull and crossbones, that means you can drop down and there's a secret down there.
Oh, okay.
So that's
I like that. I like that instead of other games that just leave you wondering, like, is there something down
Should I make
there?
a leap of faith? Should I do it?
But there's also no camera control, so you can't really look to see what's down there. Rayman, I'm looking at you.
Oh, Rayman. You're going to be amazed how different the sequels are. Like, they did the first game so they could practice how to make a decent game.
Yeah.
They failed in my book. They made a decent looking game, but they didn't make a decent game.
Yeah, they made a beautiful game, but fuck that gameplay.
The gameplay is rough. But the sequel is really good. And I hear the third one is, like, awesome as well.
Ooh.
But I really liked Legends, which I have on the Wii U. So let's talk about the elephant in the room, the Wii U. I
was looking at Wesker. I was like, he's a dog, not an elephant.
He's a dog, not an elephant.
Let's look at the elephant in the room, shall we? Everyone looks at Wesker.
Sounded just like an elephant. But no, the Wii U. I liked the Wii U, but the Wii U walked so the Switch could soar. The Switch is my favorite Nintendo console of all time.
Well, I do feel like there was
nostalgia
a lot
aside,
of things.
Switch is an excellent console.
Oh,
There's only two things that the Switch does that I feel that Wii U did better. Number one is a personality. I don't know if it was because of Iwata or just like Nintendo decided to be a little more corporate in design, but the Wii U has this kind of like personality to like how it functions. There's like a grid.
See, it makes me
The
wonder
Mii's
though,
interact.
because if you think
They
about
have chat
that,
bubbles. Like, this is what I'm playing.
Yeah.
This is what I'm up to.
if you think about that though, like,
Whereas Switch is very streamlined.
whenever you have something that's either pretty or it has personality.
Yeah.
So people work the same way. Think about it, like, you're pretty, or you have a personality.
Okay.
Like, so I feel like they did kind of sacrifice a lot of what was charming about the Wii U to go with the aesthetics of the Switch, just because aesthetics sell better.
Okay.
You can immediately see it versus like getting to know the cute personality.
Getting
you
to
know
you.
You can just see right away, like, oh, this is pretty. I want it. Versus like, I don't know, it's kind of big and clunky, but it's got a great personality, you know. So I think that they did take the good parts about the Wii U and put it into the Switch.
Okay.
But they did sacrifice a lot of that charm.
A lot of the charm. Okay.
But if you think, the charm isn't really necessary.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
So it's like,
It just adds a little to make it stand out.
yeah, like
in
an
my
extra
opinion.
little touch.
All right, so we have a boss fight. This is the ammo bearing. He's got an entire tank. What you got to do is deflect the red cannonballs back at him. The regular black cannonballs, you can't deflect back at him. You just got to dodge. On top of that, the black cannonballs are also cannonballs are a lot faster than the red cannonballs.
Okay.
So you just got to dodge or jump out of the way from them. But it's a
he's
very
gonna ram.
rinse and repeat boss battle. Boss battle. God in
battle.
heaven. I hate my little dyslexic.
See, it happens to you when you're just talking. That's why I can't read. Like, that's why I don't read out loud.
I can't read.
Because I don't always read
You just
the
trip
correct
over your
word
words.
the first time.
Okay. No, that makes sense. And we don't have to do voices for all the games we play. There's so many games to cover.
I did try. I thought about it, like, as soon as you said, hey, we're going to do Shantae next, I was like, shit. I can't use the Olivia voice. It doesn't make sense. That's the only voice I know how to do.
And there's so many girls, so he's
I know,
not going
I
to
was
do all
like,
these
they're
voices.
all going to sound exactly the same.
Like, there's a couple guys, but this is a
this is
female-led game.
Yeah.
Female hero, female antagonist. A couple, like, male third-party characters, but other than that, meh. Nah. Who runs the world? Girls.
Barf.
Barf? You don't like that song?
I don't like Beyonce.
Oh. Okay.
I know that's like a taboo thing to say. Like,
She's
who doesn't
okay.
like Beyonce? Oh my God,
I think
queen,
she's talented.
like,
I think she's a good singer.
I definitely
think
she's
one
talented.
of the worst actors in the world.
I definitely think that
I think she's absolutely
she's a
horrible.
very, very talented singer. I mean, you can't deny that, the power behind her voice.
Exactly.
But I'm just not about the personality.
Gotcha.
I'm really not. Like, there's confidence, and then there's just like,
arrogance.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
no, I get it.
have a little bit of humility. Like,
I agree.
people call her queen, and she behaves like queen.
Yeah.
Not the band, but like. I could just picture Beyonce going home to like her 13 cats, like, babies, because that's how Freddie Mercury lived his life. Like, he loved his cats.
Yeah, he had cats.
Oh, he had all the cats, and he loved.
He was
his
cat
cats.
queen.
Yes, and he loved his cats.
Kitty.
That was really good.
Thank you. Not many people can do a Freddie Mercury. I sure as shit can't, but I'll try.
I love it.
We got a comment from our Wild Thornberries video. It's just like, so do you just do every voice?
Yes.
Known to man? I'm like, I'll try. Doesn't mean they're good, but I'll try.
I have like a handful of voices that I can do.
On my old channel, I did Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. I didn't finish it because depression, yeah. But I did all the voices of the characters.
That's funny.
And I tried my girl voice too. A hot bath is just the thing I need to clear my head. Like everyone just kind of like, oh la di da, dee da dee. I got a bathtub. Wait, I don't own a bathtub. Ah! Oh no! And now, enter stage right. That is Risky Boots.
Oh.
Her rival and the main antagonist of the Shantae series. Mwahaha. Yeah, she's sassy, and she got a booby trap. She said trap.
Bruh.
So yeah, she is actually not the main villain of this game.
I feel like they're gonna become friends.
They're gonna team up a little bit to take on the Pirate Master. But in Shantae and Shantae Risky's Revenge, it was just Shantae versus Risky.
Okay.
So this is the first game where it's a different antagonist. Yeah, some games, they mix it up and they're just like, hey, we got a new villain this time. Other games, they're just like, it's the same bad guy up to his old shenanigans. The old Skeletor or Dr. Doom. Not Dr. Doom. Dr. Claw. That's his name, right?
I'll get you, Gadget, next time.
Did you ever watch Inspector Gadget?
Oh my God, a long time ago.
Go, Gadget Copter. Did you ever see the Matthew Broderick movie?
Oh, yes.
Woof.
Yes.
I think the biggest sin is like making Dr. Claw a character instead of just the voice.
Me and my sister, anytime I'd be like, hey, can you hand me that? And she would like set it still way too far away from me and just like not realize what she'd done. And I would just like, go gadget arm, I guess. And she'd be like, oh, I'm sorry. And she'd like scoot it closer. Like, come on, man.
So the plot of this is that Risky is missing her weapons and her men. And she blames Shantae for it because she considers it revenge because Risky took Shantae's powers in the last game. But no, it's the dark magic. It's turning the Tinkerbats into Cacklebats. Mutated monsters. Composed of dark energy.
Wow.
And now it's doing the Pennywise thing where it's like slamming its head against the glass. Alright, so we're going to have our first battle with the Cacklebat. Not exactly a boss fight. You're going to be fighting these a lot.
Okay.
So
this is just like the introduction.
Yeah, the introduction to facing Cacklebats. So, this game actually has two endings. There's a regular ending if you just beeline to the final boss. But there's a secret ending if you absorb all the dark magic from the Cacklebats.
Okay.
And because this is a game that doesn't require you to play twice to get the endings, we're going to do both.
Okay.
We're going to just go to the ending, and then we're going to show where all the Cacklebats are, and then we're going to show the true ending. That's how we're going to structure this.
Yeah, I think that'll be good because it's like
games that require you to play again. We're not going to do multiple endings, at least not back to back. Like maybe years down the line, it'd be like, hey, remember that game that had a different ending? Let's revisit it.
Or we could just play it and then just like film the final boss, kind of like how Trials of Mana is.
We could,
where it's like essentially there are some like fun nuances that are different between characters, but generally you go the same path, you fight the same monsters.
Yeah.
The storyline, of course, is different, but the main difference is that final boss. The end bad guy.
The final area, really. Yeah. Because your final area was completely different from mine.
Well, I went to a different area.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So this is Scuttletown, our main hub. There's shops here. There's a save point. There's also the Sultana. Stay safe out there. Fields are flesh with monsters. My job is to slay them. I'm bad at it.
At least
at least he's honest.
At least you know.
And here's another cacklebat.
He was just walking. He's like, I don't want any trouble, ma'am.
I'm bringing trouble.
I don't want any trouble, ma'am.
Sorry, gotta destroy you for the 100% ending. I mean, if I run into a cacklebat, I'm gonna destroy it, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to find all the cacklebats just yet.
Okay.
Zoop. There we go. Got the dark magic.
I always had that thought whenever, like, the monsters haven't invaded, but they're, like, natural to that land.
Yeah.
Kind of like in Trials of Mana.
Yeah.
Where you have, like, what are they called? The like, regular, like, little rabbit?
Rabites.
Okay. I thought so, but then I was like, maybe that's from a different game. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, they're literally in their home in the forest, just like bebopping around, and you like storm through their home and murder entire families, and people are like, "You're a hero," and the rabbis are like, "This was genocide." Like,
I mean, you make a good point. That's in Xenoblade, the Xenoblade games. There's a whole ecosystem of monsters. There's just animals just browsing around eating grass, and you can attack them.
I think that's
but there's
why
also like predatorial creatures that are like scavengers or hunters.
Well, I think that's why I like the games where
they'll seek you out if you don't kill them first.
Yeah. Well, I like the games where it's like the monsters have invaded. Like they shouldn't be there, and that's what you have to kill. Not just like I'm going into this land and killing the natural fauna.
Yeah.
The poor rabbits are just like, I've lived here for 6 generations. Oh God! Like,
you could always just consider it keeping the population down.
It's just, I don't know. It's just something that always struck me as kind of funny. Like, we're the heroes, but we go into like the natural home of these little creatures and just like murder everyone. It's a game.
Still, PETA got angry that Mario wore a raccoon suit because they accused him of wearing the skin of an animal. Same with like Pokemon. You're capturing animals and putting them into little balls. That's abuse, and I'm just like,
but see, that's what I don't understand. Like, especially with Pokemon, because they loved their Pokemon. Like, look at Ash and Pikachu. Like, they were friends.
They made a big deal out of like disrespecting Pokemon. There was a whole episode on it with like Charmander.
Yeah, like you take care of your Pokemon. They're your friends. They're not just tools to be used. It's like Fairy Tail makes that same statement with the spirits.
Yes, they do.
Where it's like the spirits are tools, you can abuse them, you can do whatever you want to them, they don't have feelings. And then like Lucy's like, no, they're my friends. Like,
right.
And then when she's in danger, they come to help her without her summoning them because they're like, we like you.
Exactly. No, you make excellent point. Okay, so this is the Heart Squid Forger. Okay. So when we collect these Heart Squids, we collect 4 of them, we can upgrade our health. They're going to be scattered all throughout the game.
Yeah.
So we definitely got to locate them. All right. So over here is the shop. Above us is the bathhouse.
Oh, she drinks the water sometimes.
All right. So here's the shop. We got potions.
Okay, and you can buy them in 3s.
Yes, you can buy them in little stacks, similar to the 6-packs from Origami King.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy a 6-pack of mushrooms.
I just picture Mario like haggard looking, walking out of the shop, 6-pack of mushrooms. Like
6-pack of shrooms. I'm going to the Mushroom Kingdom. Everyone in Brooklyn, yeah, that's where you're going. All right.
Aw.
I'm going to save the princess. Wash out, plumber.
What if that was like the actuals? That makes it so dark and sad. Like, what if Mario was just like a plumber laid off, wife left him, lost the kids, lives in like this rundown studio apartment in Brooklyn, buying like shrooms off the street, where he pretends to go save the princess to make his life bearable.
Yep. Luigi's actually the profitable plumber. Aww. That's why he's never in most of the adventures.
Aww, and that's why no one likes him.
But in the Mario and Luigi games, he convinces his brother to take a hit. Hey, let's go to the Mushroom Kingdom. All right, guys. In the next part, we're going to continue Shantae and the Pirate's Curse.
Doodles.